I'm always excited to check out new brands, and this week is no different as I just picked up 6 tools from a brand that I had never heard of before. And this brand is called LexiVon, and I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And the nice thing about this brand is not only is it reasonably priced, but after taking a look at these tools that I received last week, they appear to be high quality. So join me today as we take a quick look at the 6 latest tools I got from my shop from a brand called LexiVon. So this is one of those brands that I found late night while doing one of my Amazon deep runs. And interestingly enough, this tool brand appears to have a whole lot of options, so I thought I'd pick out 6 to see how high quality they are. And since we have 6 of these items, we're going to have to move fairly quickly through each one of these items, so let's not waste any more time and dive into our first LexiVon tool. First up today, we have the LexiVon Butane soldering iron, an item that I had never seen before. What weighs more, a gallon of water or a gallon of butane? Well, everybody knows it's a gallon of water because butane's just a lighter fluid. So this is kind of an interesting idea, as this item is kind of like a butane lighter, only it's to be used in our shop, and I haven't dealt with a butane lighter since my old cigar smoking days. Let's tear into this package to see how this thing actually works, and one of the first things you'll notice is this comes in a really nice carrying case. And if we open up that case, you're going to see everything is contained very nicely, with everything having its own spot in the case. Right in the center of the case, you're going to find the heart of the tool, which is the torch itself, and we'll take a closer look at this torch in just a moment. Right above that torch, you're going to find a couple of small wrenches to secure all those accessories to the torch, as well as some soldering wire. And right to the left of those items, you're going to find a protective cap, which you can place on the torch once you're done using it. On the bottom right-hand corner, you're going to find a cleaning tray with a dehydrated sponge that you can add just a little bit of water to rehydrate. And finally, on the bottom left-hand corner, you're going to find all the attachments for that torch. Let's take a closer look at those. Here you'll find your first 3 soldering tips, a standard tip, a diagonal tip, as well as a chisel tip. Along with that, you'll also find a hot blower as well as a deflector to shrink up those wire connectors. And finally, the last 2 items are a head catalyst to attach many of these accessories, as well as a hot knife. Let's take a closer look at the torch so that we can understand how to actually use this thing. One of the first things you'll notice is this torch has a big warning sticker, and that's just because this torch does not come preloaded with butane. To load this thing with butane, you'll simply take a standard butane lighter refill and place it into the bottom notch on the very bottom of the torch. Now that we have that torch filled up, we can begin to look at how this torch actually works. To initiate the flame on this torch, it kind of works like a lighter. Simply rotate this orange knob up and pull it down and the flame is initiated. You'll also notice 2 other orange tabs on the side. The one on the top is so that you can lock the flame so that you don't need to continue to hold the tab down. And the other one is either to increase or decrease that flame. To secure any one of the attachments to the torch, you're going to want to grab that head catalyst. And if we look at the very top of that catalyst, you can see it has a threaded insert. Simply take any one of those attachments, in this case the standard tip, and attach it to that catalyst using the 2 wrenches included. With the tip now secured, we now want to go back to the torch and unscrew this black knob to remove the flame guard from the torch. With the flame guard removed, we'll insert the tip into the flame guard and reattach it to the torch using that same black knob. And just like that, this soldering torch is ready to be used. Then it's just a matter of starting this thing up, grabbing your soldering wire and attaching those loose wires that you want to connect. And once you're done attaching those wires, cleanup is just as easy by simply taking that tip and placing it into that wet sponge tray to get everything cleaned up. And the other attachments appear to work just as well, whether you're using that hot knife, the hot blower, or even one of the other attachments to brand your projects. And the fact that you can get all of these functions in one tool for less than 50 bucks just makes this an excellent item to check out next time you're on Amazon. But we're just getting started. Let's keep rolling with our next item. This is the LexiVon aluminum miter saw protractor. Let's give it a look. Speaking of saw, I went to the zoo the other day and I saw a baguette in a cage. I asked the zookeeper about it and he said it was bred in captivity. So this is an item that I don't know why it's taken me so long to pick up, as I've wanted this thing for a couple of years now. With this thing out of its packaging, we can get a better understanding of how this protractor actually works. So right off the bat, I'm immediately impressed by the faux leather pouch that this protractor comes in, as it's just going to increase the life of that tool. Now this protractor is meant to be used to figure out the angles of your corners, whether you're doing a single cut or a miter cut. You'll notice that this tool has 2 arms that can rotate 360 degrees, so that you can not only measure an interior corner, but also an exterior one. On the very center of the protractor, you're going to find a rotating dial with all sorts of angles on it, along with 2 pointers. The interior pointer, or the arrow, is just going to give you a single cut degree measurement, which is very similar to what you see with a standard protractor. But it's that exterior pointer which I think is a more valuable tool, as this is going to bisect that angle in half, giving you the miter cut that you need to make for that angle, which eliminates the need to have to do any math or use your calculator to figure out what angle you need to set your miter saw to once you go to make your cuts. As I mentioned earlier, you can use this protractor to not only measure interior but also exterior angles. Let's take a look at how that works. For exterior measurements, you simply rotate the tool until that dial is on the outside of the protractor, and then you can rest it up right against the corner you're trying to measure. And once the protractor is flush to both sides of that exterior corner, you can get your measurements and make your cuts over at the miter saw. For interior corners, we're going to want to rotate that protractor until the dial is on the inside of the tool. Then it's just a matter of placing the tool on an interior corner and getting the readout for where you need to make your cuts. And I'll have to say, everything about this protractor feels very high quality. It's got just enough resistance to hold your angle, and it's made out of thick aluminum, so you know this thing's going to last a while. And for less than $25, I'm super pleased I picked up this thing from Amazon. But let's get into our next item, which I'm hoping we'll be just as pleased with. This is the LexiVon Aluminum Digital Angle Finder. Let's give it a look. Did you know that everybody's got an angle that they look bad or unflattering? Yeah, my ex-wife told me it was 360 degrees for me. So I haven't taken a look at one of these in quite some time, and honestly, these have replaced most of my T-bevels in my shop, as these things not only track your angle, but they also give you a digital readout to let you know exactly what your angle is so that you can transfer it over at your miter saw. But let's get this thing out of the package to take a closer look. So first off, I'm really liking the fact that this thing's got a zippered carrying case to it, which is just going to extend the life of this tool. But let's unzip that case, open it up, and see what's inside. Inside the case, you're not only going to get the digital angle finder, but also a screwdriver as well as a 2032 battery, which is a really nice touch because it comes pre-installed with a battery as well. Let's start off by taking a look at that digital angle finder. As you can see, this has got 2 10-inch rulers on either side of it with not only imperial but also metric, and the imperial is in 32nd-inch increments. And even though those rulers are extremely easy to read with that black background and the white writing, as well as the labeling of the 32nd-inch increments, let's take a look at the real star of the show, which is the angle finder. Not only is that display quite large and easy to read, but it's also very easy to use, with 4 buttons on the very bottom of it. The first button is the 0 button, which can not only be used for calibration, but it can also reset your angle when you want to do an incremental measurement. And once you have the measurement you want, you can use the second button, which is the hold flip button. By depressing this button once, it will hold that measurement in the tool so that you can transfer that measurement to any tool in your shop. And once you're ready to make some more measurements, simply press that hold flip button once again and it will return to normal operation. Now that covers the hold function of that button, but there's also the flip function. Let's press and hold that button and see what happens. As you can see, if we press and hold that button, it will flip the display 180 degrees depending on what's most convenient for you. The third button on this angle finder is the rev button, or the reverse angle function button. By depressing this button, you can get the complementary angle of whatever angle you've measured to 180 degrees. And the fourth and final button is obviously the on and off button, but it does have an automatic shut off after 5 minutes of no use. Right next to that display, you're going to find a little yellow knob, and this is used to increase and decrease the tension of the angle finder. By simply rotating that knob in the clockwise direction, you can increase the tension of the tool and even lock it into place in case you want to take your measurement to a different place in your shop. And in the same fashion, you can rotate that knob in the counterclockwise direction to loosen it up so that you can rotate that angle just a little bit easier. Another nice feature of this angle finder is it does indeed allow you to get a measurement of a full 360 degrees so that you can rotate this thing in a full circle. And the accuracy of this angle finder is really pretty amazing, being accurate up to plus or minus 0.3 of a degree. And for all of this at a price of under $35 on Amazon, I think it's definitely worth checking it out. But let's continue on to our next item. Before we do that, however, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, and share this video. It truly does help out this woodworking channel and allow this channel to grow. Also, if you like fun woodworking accessories, check out my website, Flynndogwoodwork.com, where you can get access to all sorts of fun things like all the t-shirts that I wear in my videos, and I've just released some new models of shirts. And just like always, if any of these LexiVon tools interest you, I'll be sure to leave links in the description below so that you can go check them out for yourself. And last but not least, if you'd like to support this channel even further, check out my channel memberships where you can get early access to all my videos as well as one member video a week. Now let's get back into those LexiVon tools. This is a LexiVon 2-in-1 digital laser and tape measure. Let's see what this is all about. You know, tape has always scared me since I got back from Australia. Over there, I taped the piranha to a boomerang. I had no idea it would come back to bite me. So I've had a lot of these type of tape measures in the past. The problem is a lot of them are pretty complicated. So when I got this one, I thought it might be a little bit more simple. So let's get it out of the packaging and see what it's all about. So my first impression with this tape measure is it feels very durable. It's got a nice hard shell carrying case with rubber pads that you find a lot with your higher end tape measures. Now since this tape measure does have a digital laser in it, it does require batteries, and it takes AAA batteries that can be accessed with the included screwdriver. Let's dive into this tape measure by first taking a look at its hook and its blade. Now instead of having a nail hole in the hook like many common tape measures, this one actually has two strong magnets that hold the hook in place as you go to get your measurement. Not only that, but the hook is also a true zero hook, which just means it's going to account for the movement whether you're making an exterior or interior measurement. Now let's take a look at the blade of the tape measure. As you can see, this is a double-sided tape measure with imperial on the front side and imperial and metric on the back side. And I really like the fact that on that top side, it's got every 1/8 of an inch marked out, which just makes it a little bit easier to read. Another nice thing I like about this standard tape measure is it's an automatic tape measure, which just means that when you pull it out, it's going to stay in place until you press that red button on the top of the tape measure. And the regular tape measure is a 16-foot tape measure, and it's got a standard clip on the side so that you can attach it to your belt. But 16 feet is just the beginning of the measurements you can get with this tape measure, as this thing will actually do up to 130 feet with the laser distance meter. And this is where the simplicity of the 2-in-1 combo of the tape measure and the laser distance meter come into play. To turn that laser distance meter on, you simply press that red button on the side. Not only by depressing this button does it turn on the laser, but it also turns on the display on the very top of the tape measure. To use the laser distance meter, it really couldn't be easier. All you need to do is to point the tape measure in the direction you want to measure and press that red button to get your measurement. And in this case, you can see that measurement is clearly displayed on the top at 9 5/8 of an inch. And as you go to take another measurement, your previous measurement is listed right on top of your current measurement. And all of these measurements reference the very back of the tape measure, so if you want to reference the front of the tape measure, you need to subtract 3 3/8 of an inch. And the accuracy of the laser distance meter is plus or minus a 1/16 of an inch up to 130 feet, and both the laser and the laser distance meter itself automatically turn off when not in use. And if imperial is not your thing, you can also use metric. By simply pressing and holding that red button for 3 seconds, you can go back and forth between imperial and metric. And the laser distance meter is pretty darn accurate, whether you're using it in shorter distances or longer distances. And it really is the point and shoot functionality of the laser distance meter along with that 16-foot tape measure that I think makes this a great item to check out next time you're on Amazon. Let's move on to our next LexiVon tool, which is perfect for an impact driver or a drill. Here we have the LexiVon flexible impact bit holder. You know, I've always had a hard time sticking those corn holders into my ears of corn, so I invented an entirely different type of corn. It's got a soft center so that you can easily stick those corn holders in. I call it softcore corn. Just don't look it up on the internet. Now this item is all about getting into those tight spots with your drill or your impact driver, and for years I've been using those 90-degree attachments. But this LexiVon item is intended to be a heck of a lot more flexible. Let's get it out of its packaging so that we can compare the two. Now one of the first things I noticed with this bit holder is it's got a little bit of heft to it, and it feels like it's very high quality. Now this item is pretty self-explanatory, but let's take a quick look at some of its features. One of the first things you'll notice is this is a 12-inch bit holder. Not only that, but the bit holder is also a lot more flexible than those 90-degree ones, being able to rotate up to 180 degrees and every angle in between. So how does this thing work? Well, if we look at one end of it, you can see it's got a hexagonal locking shaft that can fit into any impact driver or drill. Along the entire length of the bit holder, there's a sleeve that doesn't rotate when your drill or your impact driver drives in your screw or nut. And on the very top and the bottom of that sleeve, there's also a little grip that you can hold onto with your fingers to give you a firm hold when you go to drive in your screw. But let's take a look at the very end of this bit holder to see how this thing actually holds your bits. This has obviously got a quick release bit holder that you can use with any hexagonal bit. Simply slide it into the very tip of it and it's locked into place. And to release the bit, simply pull down on that gold collar and the bit will spring out of place. But most importantly, once your bit is locked and loaded, this flexible bit holder allows you to get into tight spots that you normally couldn't get into either with your drill or your driver. And once again, I'll reiterate how high quality this drill bit holder feels, especially for less than 20 bucks. And for that reason alone, it may be worth checking out on Amazon.com. But let's move on to our last LexiVon item to see if it continues the trend of these quality tools. This is the LexiVon 35-piece long arm ball end hex key set. Let's check them out. You know, the key to a long-term relationship is always being earnest and frank. So when I'm in Kentucky with my wife, I go by Ernest. But when I'm in Iowa with my girlfriend, I go by Frank. So if there's one thing I know goes missing in my shop, it's a hex key. So hopefully these LexiVon ones won't go missing. Let's get them out of the packaging to see what they're all about. Now, I'm not going to bore you to death talking about hex keys, as we all know what they do. However, there are a few features with these that I did want to talk about. First off, you'll see that there's 3 different types here. There's metric, imperial, as well as star keys. If we look at the front of the cases for these hex keys, you can see that every key is clearly labeled and every size has a spot. You'll also notice that each one of these cases opens like a book, so that you can easily remove and replace each one of these hex keys as you go to use them. Now, all 3 of these sets have a long arm design, which just means they're going to be a little bit longer than your standard hex key and give you just a little bit more torque. Not only that, but the metric and the imperial hex keys also have a ball design. Let's take a look at that. Unlike standard hex keys, which just have a squared off end, these have a ball design, which allows you to come in at a little bit of an angle on your bolt, which makes it not only easier to add and remove hex bolts, but also prevents stripping. And the fact that you can get that extended design along with those ball ends for less than $35 makes this a great hex key option to check out on Amazon. Well, I really do appreciate you joining me today on checking out my latest 6 editions of LexiVon tools. I don't think this will be the last of their tools I'll pick up, as I've been really impressed with their quality. Before we check out some of Bert's best at the end of this video, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, and share this video. It truly does help out this woodworking channel. And if you haven't checked out my website, go to FlynnDoggWoodwork.com, where you can get access to all sorts of fun woodworking accessories like all the t-shirts that I wear in my videos. And I've just released some new models of shirts. And I'll be sure to leave links to all the LexiVon tools we took a look at today in the description below, so that you can go check them out for yourself. And finally, if you'd like to support this channel and help to continue it grow, check out my channel memberships, where you can get early access to all my videos as well as 1 member video a week. Until next time, take care as always. All right, let's get it, folks. So what do you call a one-armed man that does karate? Yeah, well, he's a martial artist. Oh. Damn. Let's try this one. So my boss called me into his office the other day and told me he finds it highly suspicious that I'm only sick during the week. Well, I told him it's because I have a weekend immune system. All right, here's a dirty one to wrap it up. So I walked into a sex shop the other day and I was shocked by how much my wife's vibrators cost. Turns out she's been sitting on a small fortune.